You've probably heard the saying, they're not making more beachfront. But in Naples, Florida, it's not just a saying, it's gospel. Today, I'm going to show you why the Rosewood Residences isn't just another luxury condo project, but it might just be the last true beachfront opportunity in Naples, Florida. So whether you're dreaming of retiring in the sand, investing in a piece of generational real estate, or you just want to see what $15 million gets you besides bragging rights at your next board meeting, you're in the right place. Now let's dive in. Real quick, if the Rosewood Residences caught your eye, hit the like button. If it caught your imagination, share it. And if it made you think twice, drop in a comment. I read them all. Naples, Florida has some of the most sought after coastline in the entire United States. But unlike Miami or LA, this beachfront is quiet, refined, and honestly, it's disappearing faster than a private equity firm spotting a distressed asset. They're working on the third floor. They're going higher than that. They're set to be finished by the fourth quarter of 2026, and they've already sold half of the 42 available penthouse condos. Rosewood is being built right on the Gulf of Mexico. Gulf of America? Not across the street. These aren't peekaboo views. This is true beachfront. And here's the real kicker. It's one of the very last parcels zoned for this type of residential development. You know, the type that's directly on the sand, right on the beach. So if you're looking for new construction that's on the beach, this quite literally might be your last opportunity in this market. I'm not hyping this up, this is a fact. Scarcity like this is why some properties become generational wealth and not just standard real estate. The Rosewood Residences in Naples is limited to only 42 homes. That's it. And they've already sold half. If that gives you any idea of like the exclusivity and the desire to be in the Rosewood, I feel like that hits the nail on the head. There are more McLarens in Naples than there are homes in this building. And each home is expansive. Think private elevator entry, open concept living areas, walls of glass that open up to actual Gulf views. The kind of views that make you pause mid-call with your wealth manager. I'm serious, the smallest residence is about 4,200 feet, and the largest is almost 10,000 feet. And at that point, it's not really a condo anymore, is it? It's a statement. So each one of these are gonna have a bottom floor of parking, and then seven floors on top of that. The smallest floor plan I looked at was nearly 6,000 feet. That's twice the size of my home, and I feel like my home is large. They're gonna have this like glass seawall that can only be entered through key fob, because this is an exclusive living area. Every second story residence is going to have its own private pool, private cabana that they can walk down to. But then there's going to be a luxury, like zero edge pool, lap pool. The food and beverage site is going to offer food and beverage out here. There's going to be cabana services. Let's talk about the service. This is not your average luxury condo. The Rosewood brand is globally recognized for its ultra luxury hospitality. They've partnered with the Lutgert companies, a name that carries a lot of weight in Naples for its AAA rating. But it's also renowned for its commitment to luxury, innovation, and community. Side note, I went to Lutgert Business Hall at FGCU. No big deal. Back to it, we're talking about full-time concierge, wellness services, personalized dining, and private beach access. It's the difference between luxury and legacy living. When I spoke to the associates at the Rosewood Residences, I had an insider question that I think most people would probably overlook. I said, what is the difference between the level of service in November to June? And she said, we don't care if it's November or June. We have the same staff producing the same level of experience for our clients. That blew me away. I gotta tell you, I know the places around here, and they are not following suit on that one. I know you want me to talk numbers, and I mentioned $15 million before. These homes are priced between $15 and $50 million, depending on the customization, location, you know the drill. But before you even raise an eyebrow, consider this. Beachfront properties in Naples aren't just rare, they are irreplaceable. It is not just a home, it's a finite asset with built-in appreciation. And I gotta tell you, people who walk by are gonna be appreciating it. This is one of the few places where luxury real estate becomes a store of value. You know, the kind that doesn't flinch when markets do. While others might be speculating on the next big startup, seasoned investors are locking in on legacy properties. This is what I call the quiet empire move. We're choosing privacy, peace, and permanence over flashy exposure. New home Nick, what's it like to live here? Think beachfront tranquility meets 5-star discretion. You wake up on the Gulf, step into a spa-level wellness suite, and your fridge is stocked by someone who already knows your wine preference. There's no lobby hustle, no high-rise chaos, just low-density luxury, and a level of peace you can't put a price on. And that's what buyers here value most. Privacy, permanence, and presence. It's the lifestyle of someone who's already won the game, and now they get to design how they play it. And here's the reality. Projects like the Rosewood, they don't happen anymore. They don't get approved. Zoning, environmental hurdles, land scarcity. This may be the last of its kind. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, well, maybe someday, you might be watching this after someday has already passed. And by the time this penthouse tour hits Instagram, it's too late. It's already off the table. The truly exclusive moves happen quietly. They also happen very early. And this is early. They're building it right now. As of the time of this recording, there are about 20 homes left of the original 42. If the Rosewood Residences have sparked a small curiosity, don't hesitate, just reach out. I'll give you the unfiltered insight. We'll look at what's available, what fits your goals, and what makes sense in this market. As always, I leave my number up here in the corner. Call or text me with that number, shoot me an email, whatever you're comfortable with. And if you want to go deeper, check out my other Rosewood videos. I look at pricing breakdowns, buyer profiles, and what makes this opportunity stand out among everything else that's happening in Southwest Florida. Until next time, I'm New Home Nick.